Mahamat Déby's election as Chad's president follows the 2021 death of his father Idriss Déby and marks the completion of the country's 3-year transition from military rule. It also means the Déby family has ruled Chad since 1990. The younger Déby, the former military ruler, won the presidency last week. Western powers watched the results of the election closely, while critics denounced the vote as neither free nor fair. In the last 2 years, Sahel countries fighting insurgencies with militant groups linked to Islamic State and Al-Qaeda have severed security ties with Western partners, particularly France and the United States. Chad is the last of these countries to maintain a military link with those countries. Asked if Western nations will be eager to work with Déby now that he is a civilian and not a military ruler, one analyst replied,
He's more legitimate to a certain extent, both domestically and internationally. So there is less pressure that can be exerted on him to go one way or another. He has a mandate. Whether the elections were free and fair, it's a different question. This is debated. But at least he has this title. He is now the new elected president of Chad.
Some analysts say Déby is trying to leverage his power as the last remaining Western partner in the Sahel conflict to gain better contributions from them. Many Sahel countries have turned to Russia for military assistance in confronting terrorists. Days before the election, some of the US troops based in Chad were asked to leave. The United States has said it's keen to negotiate the return of the troops now that the election is over. Gouvy thinks Washington may confront Déby on the issue, even as attention shifts to other parts of the continent.
I think in general we've seen interest waning since probably around 2021, shift focus away from the central Sahel and towards countries on the Gulf of Guinea, coastal states.
Another analyst, Dan Izenga of the Washington-based Africa Center for Strategic Studies, says he doesn't think the US does want to further disengage from Chad, but may be looking to reassess how it engages with the region.
Have we been acting in accordance with our values and interests, or have we been acting in ways that are perhaps counterproductive, or if not counterproductive, not necessarily moving the needle in the direction that we would like to see in terms of improved security or improved development or improved socioeconomic conditions just for people in general.
Several analysts told VOA that despite Déby's victory, he is not immune to being ousted in a coup. Coups are increasingly common in the Sahel, leading to the nickname Africa's coup belt. This will also play into
how much to invest and whether or not it's really of value to remain connected deeply to a partner that has just inherent instability baked in.
Analysts agree Déby's relationship with France, which has around 1,000 troops based in Chad, is unlikely to change, however. Henry Wilkins, VOA News.